to a new form of communication. This is brought to you by WAPPA, of course. I'd like to welcome everyone to this broadcast. I'd like to especially welcome our aspirants. We have a new membership category, our aspirants, and we have some 20 members now. These 20 members will be receiving information like many members do. And they'll also be receiving an individual mentor to assist them in their first years and seeking information about becoming a school leader. Well, I suppose everyone's had a very busy year. It's been quite hectic with changes at the national level and at the department level. Our department is changing, as we have said in our newsletters, and our national scene is changing. The national curriculum, as I've said a number of times in some of the newsletters, is very, very big. This is a major area that will impact on schools over the next few years. The 0 to 4 framework is also an area that is going to be looked upon by schools in a number of ways. And of course, we just had the latest news. This broadcast is being brought to you on Monday, the 2nd of November, and the 1st of November. And we've just heard that primary schools have received some very, very generous funding from our national or federal government. It actually works out to be around about $100 per student per year extra. It will be interesting to see how much of that money actually comes to the school level, but that's great news. And that's actually the work from WAPPA. You are a member of WAPPA, and the work from WAPPA at the national level, they have been working hard to actually ensure that this money does come through. What I'd like to do today, and I'll only be taking a couple of minutes of your valuable time, is to talk about two issues, or two projects. Obviously, you're viewing this podcast on our new website, and our new website is going to be the main vehicle, communication vehicle for WAPPA. You'll be receiving updates over the last number of months. Well, we are here now, and one section obviously is the podcast, but probably some other areas that will be as much valued is, I think, the area of From the Field. This is an exciting section where it's basically the profession looking after itself. On this section in the website, we will have templates, we'll have tips, we'll have strategies that have been invented before that are already in the field. You'll be able to look in there, actually take and modify for your own school, so that'll be a great thing. We've also got obviously all of our professional learning documentation in there. We've got, which will be coming on board very soon. We have things like Leaders Library Archive, so if you want to have a look back on some of those. We've got a lot of areas that you will be able to access. Hopefully it will be a place that you will go to on a regular basis. These podcasts have obviously been brought to you because of the change in technology. As the technology changes, we'll try to update them. But what we would like to do is from time to time talk to the membership, of which we've got about 930 now, about various important issues from the education scene, from our state scene and from our national scene. We'll also be having other people from WAPPA and from outside giving you slight snippets of information about your association. The other big area that I'd like to talk to you about is our professional learning. This is going to be a big area next year, and this has directly come out of a need that has been expressed by members. Through the support, and I will say the extremely valuable support of our department, we will be delivering some professional learning on whole school literacy, K-7 whole school literacy. Something that has been talked about for a number of years, but we are getting to the point now where we will be actually doing it in schools. We'll be going to districts, we'll be going in the metropolitan area and country districts and delivering a 5-day course over 3 years for sustainability. You, the school leader, and your curriculum leaders will be involved in this. It will be an exciting project. If we really want to make a difference, we believe, and the research says, that we really have to have one voice when we're talking about literacy. So that's something that will be coming, and hopefully it will be on the web very soon, and people will be able to choose where they want to or when to take it on at their own level. So that's a very, very exciting development. Complementing this process are a number of modules that we're actually developing by the profession for the profession. Now, here we're talking about teachers. We're talking about teachers developing things that can actually happen in classrooms. We're talking about the teaching of phonics. We're talking about the teaching of a literacy block. We're actually talking about things that you have been talking about in your staff rooms. So it's actually getting the K-7 literacy planning and actually putting it into modules for your teachers to actually attend. So when you're doing your professional development work with your people, you can actually say there is some professional learning out there that people can actually access. We're quite excited about these two developments, and we've got a number of others coming, but I thought it would be opportune simply to actually talk to you today about those, just to give you a face-to-face version of them, and so that you can actually do a little preparation for next year. That's about it. That's all I have to say. The last thing I'd like to say is that I'd just say thank you very much for all the people, for all the help that you've given WAPPA over this year. I hope you have a stress-free couple of last weeks and a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a great New Year. Thanks, everyone.